Hi, are you looking for ideas for incorporating moments of slowness into your day but feel like you're strapped for time? Well, today's video I'm going to be sharing 9 slow living routines that you can incorporate into your lunch break. Let's go. Alright, the first slow living lunch routine is to simply have your lunch at the same time every day. Studies have shown that it's not just our length and quality of sleep and light that affect our circadian rhythms, but also eating times that are all over the place have been shown to wreak havoc on our health and our well-being. So try designating a time that you eat lunch every day and stick to it. This has been shown to improve BMI as well as lower blood pressure. One of the tenets of slow living is spending more time in nature and feeling more connected to the world around us and our surroundings. So these next 3 tips are going to all center around getting outside. Whether you work in an office or you work from home, this next slow living lunch routine is to simply take your lunch and eat it outside. If the weather is nice, it's a great way to disconnect from what you have been working on during the day, and everyone can benefit from a little bit of vitamin D and fresh outdoor air. I think this is one of the easiest and simplest of the slow living daily routines to implement because most likely you already eat lunch every day, so it's just a simple act of taking it outside. Numerous studies have shown that taking a short walk during your lunch break can improve productivity as well as your enthusiasm and reduce stress and anxiety. This is a great one to combine with tip number 2. After you've had your outdoor lunch, simply take an additional 5 or so minutes, and a quick walk around the block is all it takes to feel more positive and refreshed. Slow living lunch routine number 4 is to visit a local park. A report from the National Parks and Recreation Association found that spending time in a park or other green space makes you feel more socially supported, improves your mood. It can even help you recover from an illness or sickness quicker. Not everyone has a park on their doorstep, but getting outside where there's some trees and greenery can give you the same benefits. There's a Japanese word, ainimuri, which I'm sure I just butchered that, but it essentially means sleeping on the job. So this next slow living lunch routine idea is to take 15 to 20 minutes and take a cat nap. Now this is one that I struggle with myself. I'm not a good daytime napper, but it's a daily routine that I am definitely interested in attempting to practice and incorporate more often. I think the key is finding somewhere where you're going to be nice and cool and where you're not going to be interrupted or have any distractions. If you've watched any of my other slow living daily routine videos, you maybe have noticed a theme, and that is writing. And just like the morning time and the other times I've suggested, lunchtime is the perfect time to take a moment to do some reflective journaling. Maybe there's some things that you just clearing your mind of clutter by getting it down into your journal can make us feel more peaceful and relaxed. Now, a lot of people like to use their journals for setting intentions and goals, and since we're talking about slow living lunchtime routines, the practice of reflective journaling can be great for this time of day. One idea is to set a goal or set an intent at the beginning of a new week, and then just take a minute or two during your lunch break to take a few moments to reflect and jot down how it's going. Okay, my next slow living lunch routine idea is to go on a lunch date. It can be of the romantic kind. If you want to schedule a day during the week to meet up with your significant other, but I know during the pandemic and these difficult times, that is not always as easy to do. But even connecting via FaceTime or over the phone, if you're not able to get together in person, can be all that's needed to catch up and enjoy each other's company. Have you been thinking of picking up a hobby or learning a new skill? Well, I highly recommend learning to knit or crochet, and this is slow living lunch routine idea number 8. Knitting and crocheting can be a great way to experience the slow fashion movement firsthand. While knitting is a bit more difficult, crocheting is really simple to learn. Before long, you'll be creating your own scarves and other snuggly items. However, most importantly, you will be getting some of the same benefits as meditation. Hi there, I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself and say hello. My name is Jody, and welcome to my channel, Simple Minded, which is all about creating space for life's simple pleasures. This video is part of a series of slow living daily routines, and if you're enjoying this video and would like all the tips I've shared in all the videos in one place, I'm going to link the original blog post where I've pulled all these ideas from, called 45 Daily Slow Living Routines. I'll make sure to link that below. Alright, I'm gonna let you get back to the video. Alright, and my last slow living lunch routine idea is to do something that you maybe haven't done in a really long time, at least not since you were a child, and that is color. Get some color pencils, some crayons, and a coloring book. One of my favorite coloring books that are pretty easy to pick up and find these days are the ones that have the beautiful mandalas and other line art drawings. Coloring is a great way to relieve stress, improve your creativity, and your focus. I personally love this one, and it's something that my friends and I have been doing for years when we get together. So if you haven't colored in years, lunchtime is the perfect time to pick up this childhood pastime. Alright, so there you have it. That's 9 slow living lunch routines. I hope that you found some inspiration as well as some useful tips that you can start incorporating today. If you have some other slow living routines that you enjoy during lunch, I would love to hear those down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to link to some other slow living routine videos that I have somewhere here. And until then, see you next time.